Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm not on camera right now because I just do not want to cry. I know crying is good for the soul and for the spirit, but I'm tired of crying right now. Mama did get her biopsy results in yesterday, and it's not good. It is cancer. It's in her lungs, where they found the spot, of course, and it's in her right lungs. She will be starting radiation. She still will continue doing chemotherapy 3 to 4 days a week. They just gonna have to kind of figure out with her radiation schedule. They will call me Tuesday, since Monday is Labor Day. She's been in pain. Y'all remember she's been telling y'all that with her arm for a couple of weeks now. They're not sure if that when she passed out and fell, that maybe she had, injured something, and because she's so little and fragile now, that is hurting her. Because it could have just been a hairline fracture, which I know they don't all the time pop up on x-rays or CAT scans, but it was nothing else that they found that would be wrong with her arm, like a severe break or, anything that would have her in that pain, other than just with the cancer being in her lungs, because the area that she points to in the front, her back, and under her arm all will affect her lungs. They do have her on medication. They did up her dosage on her Midodrine, which is blood pressure medicine for low blood pressure. They gave her some antibiotics, which I just got today, and I got both of her medicines today, so she started on them today. They increased her 3 of her pain medications from 1 tablet to 2 tablets every 6 to 8 hours, because it's still the 5 milligram dose. So the next time she get one, they'll increase it unless they feel the need to. Right now, she can just kind of, take 2 each time. I went and got her some BioFreeze. We putting that on her arm. She's doing the heat therapy, and she'll get under her heated blanket. So just anything to kind of keep her comfortable. Like they said, it's not really going to be too much that they can do for the pain. Y'all remember I was telling you guys that she did get approved, well, both of us got approved through our family practitioner for the medical marijuana. Some people may be for it, some people may be against it. Hey, people just do it. It is what it is. And if my mama gonna legally get it, and it's not from no street person, it's gonna bring her comfort, and she's not gonna be doing all of those chemical medications. And if it's gonna help her with the pain, I'm for it. Her physical therapist, her nurses, everybody that comes here through her home health, they all said the same thing. Because like they said, with liver and colon cancer, it's one thing. Head and neck cancer, because that pain that my mama was having in her head was unbearable, and she did it. But it's like right now, with everything she got going on, and now with her lungs, and she's so little. And like she said, she'll tell you guys, she's down to 91 pounds. They don't want her to go below 90. She's on chemotherapy. She's on steroids that she get in her chemo. She has 2 different types of steroids, and then they're about to put her on another liquid steroid. But they can't do too much because it'll affect her stomach. So it's kind of like a thin line with everything they can do with her. But they want to keep her as comfortable as possible. Right now, being honest, we just have some. So I give it to her, and, however people want to call it, you blow in their face, whatever. But it helps my mama with her pain. And like I said, if people against it, then don't do it. But when your mom or family member gets to that place and they in so much pain, you got to do what you got to do to help them. Because these pills that has all these chemicals in it, it's not doing nothing but causing other problems. So we're going to do what we got to do for her. And that's that. We went and got her a lot of different snacks. The nutritionist actually had sent me a list of stuff to get for her. She already does cream of wheat. She got Malta meal. I do flax seeds in her stuff, which is like she needs a lot of extra protein, calcium, iron. She's on tablets. She's on all of that. But they want her to have a lot of rich calorie food. So extra ice cream, cupcakes, donuts. She had pizza yesterday. So like they said, anything that just help her. So we're going to the store. We went today, and we're going to go get some more stuff tomorrow so she can just kind of have in her room and snack on. And for those who don't know, when my mom had her head and neck cancer, she had to get a bone removed and replaced in the bottom of her mouth. So she can't really close her mouth. Her tongue stays extremely swollen, so she can't really swallow because she can choke on a lot of stuff. So she don't like puree foods. So a lot of stuff have to be soft for her to just, you know, kind of bite into with her lips and swallow. And she does have a feeding tube. We access her feeding tube. But it's still, she want to be able to eat and taste food. God is. So I'm going to let y'all see Mama because it was something she wanted to say to you guys. And then I'm going to get off of here. But I'm just asking that y'all please watch the video, support the video, listen to Mama, so y'all will have an update because it's hard for me to comment back to everybody and give updates. So I love you guys. And here go the rest of the video. Because for y'all that don't know, her port sits right here. Her port like right here. So she said her arm hurts. Like her port area don't hurt, but it hurts all here, up under her arm, all around her arm, and right here on her back. And her doctor told me to take and make sure it's not swole. And it's not swole, but because she lost, they thinking either two things. Because she had lost so much weight when she had fell, she could have injured herself and didn't know it. And because the weight loss, she probably had bruised muscles. That's all back here. They not sure because nothing came up on a CT scan. She don't have any breaks. Or it could just be from her new diagnosis with the mass on her lungs. You know, your lungs is right here and it's hurting here. So it could be coming from that. So they just really not completely sure. But they did give her some antibiotics today. And they upped her Midodrine, which is for her blood pressure. So she got a heat patch that I keep heating for her. Riri got her some muscle rub yesterday. What you got, the BioFreeze? Yeah. Because Dr. Callan, her doctor said that works the best. And it just kind of frees that area. And then we put the heat patch on her. And then, like I said, she'll wrap up in her heated blanket. And that kind of helps her. I'll have it on medium. And then she'll put it back down on low. But yeah, that's just kind of what we're dealing with right now. And I'll let her tell y'all whatever she wants to say to y'all before I finish up. Let me turn this, mute this so y'all can hear.
Hey everybody, I just want y'all just pray for me. That's the main thing. I need prayer. So y'all just continue on praying for me and keep me in y'all prayer. And I appreciate it. And everybody asked me how I'm taking it, and I told them I'm accepting it, whatever it is. I'm accepting it. I'm not letting it bring me down or nothing. I'm just accepting it, whatever they find. And well, I gotta go back and have radiation, so I'm fine with that. So that's how I am. I ain't letting nothing pull me down. I'm good with it because what will be. So I just take one day at a time. And I just keep pressing on. But thank y'all for y'all be asking about me. And Lisa be telling me, and I've been looking at some of the comments, some of the comments. But God bless y'all, and y'all have a good weekend and a safe Labor Day.
treatments. But she wants her to get at least 2 bottles of water through her feeding tube before lunch, and then 2 bottles of water in her feeding tube before she go to bed at night. Because y'all know if you get dehydrated, it's going to drop your blood pressure, and they don't need her blood pressure to go any lower than what it is, because they don't want her to have to end up being in the hospital. So that's what we're trying to avoid too. And so far, I mean, like I said, she's been doing good. They gave her fluids when she went back, when she went to chemo and everything. And then Tuesday they'll call me. They'll set up everything, and then we'll kind of go from there. She her doctor says she is going to stay on her chemotherapy while she's doing radiation, because the radiation hopefully will not be as long as it was when she first got diagnosed with her head and neck cancer. She did for 4 or 5 days a week. I think it was 4 to 5 days a week she did for 6 weeks. So hopefully it will not be this long, but they will not know yet, because they had a few more testings that they had to do with her blood work and everything over the weekend. They'll get the results back Monday. Even though Monday is Labor Day, the cancer center closed, but the doctors will be there. They'll have their meeting Tuesday morning, and then they'll kind of go from there with her. But right now her chemo is every other week, and her radiation will be as, however he orders it. And for those who did not see the previous video, when I told y'all she had to get a biopsy on her lungs, and everything did come back, and it is cancer. It's on the lungs, and it's coming from her head and neck cancer. It's not coming from her liver and colon, because everything with her liver and colon is doing real good. It's stabilizing, it's shrinking, and it's not growing anywhere else. Everything with her lungs is coming from the head and neck cancer, so it just spread from that. But like they said, the blessing behind it is that her head and neck cancer is negative, because y'all know that they had got all the cancer with their radiation, but they can't deem her cancer free until after so many years, so many treatments. But they do not see anything else on the scan, so nothing is growing back. It just grew to the lungs. So, but we, like Mama said, we just keeping everything positive, y'all. It's hard, it's rough, I ain't gonna lie. It's rough on all of us just hearing the news, but we trying to stay in good spirits, because Mama's trying to stay in good spirits. So we just doing what we got to do, and God is leading us through it. So like she said, she just keep asking for prayers. That's all she need. Just prayers, thoughts, y'all concerned. But she gonna be okay. And I seen her brother today, my Uncle Jack. I just seen him in Walmart. And, he was going into Walmart, and he was just crying. Me and him was standing out in the parking lot crying, because this is the first time she's seen him, that I've seen him since the diagnosis. Because I usually see him every day in the store, and he tried, but he just broke down, of course. And that's her brother. It's to be expected, I know her siblings is taking it hard just like she is, But like Monka said, she was with him the entire time, and he's still fighting and battling cancer too. He got 2 different types of cancer he battling. So they both are going through. My mama and my Uncle Jack. So just pray for our entire family right now, y'all. And like I told y'all, just keep my daddy in y'all prayers too, because his dementia is getting worse, and it's just getting worse on him. So all of their health are just failing. So me and my brother dealing with my mom and my daddy. And then, like I said, with my Uncle Jack. So it's rough on our family right now. So just keep praying for us. But